infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees. I scribble these with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees.
I scribble these with ease, believe, especially when I'm feeling the beat. I mean, I wrote this one whilst eating my tea. I love it when MCs believe they're elite. Up in the cypher to my boys like, leave them to me. I'm hotter than the devil with a fever on the beach in the Middle East, trying to pick ghost chilies from in between his teeth. Most mans know whenever I flow that it's dope, especially on a track we seek low max and smokes. It's mostly bash to your bro, really isn't a threat. At the most, we're talking a purity of 15%. One dose of us feels like a drop kick to the chest. We're talking uncut China white, intravenously administered in the neck. Yeah, we're bringing you that raw shit, make you feel as though you can punch holes in brick wall shit. Just the way we approach shit shows you we ain't the sort of spitters you want a war with. You know what the motherfucking score is.
These with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees. I scribble these with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees, motherfucker. Will it be lock, stock, and no stopping these smoking MCs from hip hop and off the top and coughing up the Lebanese? I'm Ebenezer, tighter with the beat, isolated like a rebel leader, sleeping on my feet, falling further down the rabbit hole. I'm going too deep, hide the sleeper hole, read between the lines and go seek. I've only got to slowly start stoking up the beat, alone with frequent lyric sequencing the heat up for the street. Keep doing nothing with it now, it's time to set it free, and staying mindful of the fact I like to write rhymes for me. And even if it seems I'm going wrong, say la vie. I mainly got to radiate the paper, let me be. I plainly set the stage for a seance you can't see, and I'm aiming off the page to keep my demons low key. So even if it's only for that moment I perceive, I'm still receiving these riddles from the ether, check the speech. I scribble these with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees. I scribble these with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees, motherfucker.
I'm not sure that you're dope enough to cope with a soldier, so don't be acting like a big man if you're totally daunted. We always spot the phonies when they're talking their stories. They look up to the right like the Tory supporters, looking totally gormless as they're prepping for war, expecting those who hear the bullshit to accept what is flawed. But I'm a ref with the vanishing spray, detecting the frauds. I draw the line, attempt to players when they're stepping too close. It's just ridiculous, sick as when I'm sick when I spit. You're insignificant if thinking that we're similar shit, so I'm bound to battle you. If I think you're a prick and play keep it up is with your attitude to kick up a stink. My goodness, you've only gone and walking a beast, an army as enormous as the trauma caused when I beat. While I've enjoyed this practice in the mirror flowing two beats, you good looking motherfucker. Hey, you're talking to me.
I scribble these with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees. I scribble these with ease, release them to the breeze, manufactured in the lab like an infectious disease. I'm higher than the trees, a beat swinging like trapeze, and I'm spitting shit harder than 1 million degrees, motherfucker.
Colder than pneumonia, saltier than sodium, inactive on the radio, radioactive like plutonium, caught in a euphoria, plague the airways whenever vacant, man-made human error. We're schooling all here, to tell the truth I'm moving over the obstacle proofs in the pudding, taste the fruit, who's unstoppable, shoot the messenger, I predict we die, don't need oracles, it's probable cause, all off the top like hair follicles, fuck it, fuck them all, make an amends, ain't recommended, sharper than serrated edges, hope you feel very offended, meditate on life like it's mandatory, only blood and gore, playing Resident Evil in my castle lonely, damaged holy stones, an accurate description, stood still like a gargoyle, an animal in prison. In fact, make a factual decision, depicting life with words sharp enough to make an actual incision.
How many evil monsters they are mutations, mutations. This is an emergency. These creatures are extremely dangerous. In your home, these creatures are extremely dangerous. In your home, these creatures are extremely